Hello and welcome. My name is Vasco, and this is the first episode of Crow's Little World. Welcome. This is a podcast or vlog, or however you would like to call it, about knitting and crochet, mainly, really. Yes, I should think so. I am coming to you from the southeast of England in Surrey, and it's the 11th of June today. And we have a bit of an overcast day, but it's quite warm actually. It feels a bit humid already, but it's meant to be 24, so we are quite happy with that. Don't want to go to any warmer, otherwise one gets a bit frazzled. Anyway, waffling. So I'm gonna start by possibly, well, first of all, let me share Henrietta. She obviously needs to offer me support on my first episode. Oh gosh, Henrietta was created. When did I make Henrietta? I made it in 2024. I'm not quite sure. Early 2024, I think it was. June, maybe? Probably about a year ago, May, June, something like that. She is made out of Noro for the body. And this is Gilead, color Delphinium for the stripes. And this is also Gilead, but I'm not sure what the color name is. I'm sorry. I don't have my notes with me. This is dreadful already, but it doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, so she's my emotional support. She's my second one. I've made another one that I gave to my mum because she loves chickens. So I thought, oh, how appropriate, a little chicken support chicken for mother. Anyway, and she thoroughly loves it. So she is going to stay here with us. Oh, she can't. Can you see? You can't see her, can you? Ooh, where's she going? Oh, I'm going to put it here, maybe. Can she get? Oh, can you see her? Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, maybe like that. Oh, there you go. Right, so I have me. Let's do a little bit about me. I've been knitting for probably about 25 years or so. Yes, must be about 25 years or so. A friend of mine taught me knitting on when I used to come and visit her at the weekend, and we used to sit in her sofa, and she had her knitting because she was off from work, and I used to work shifts at the time, so I used to pop across during the week as well if I had some free time, to spend some time with her, and on my days off and whenever I had a chance, really. So she used to obviously knit, and she said, why don't you start knitting? So she gave me some needles. I'm not sure what, by looking at the fabric, there must have been quite thick needles. And she gave me some needles and some yarn. And here is my first ever project. I haven't washed it. I have never worn it. And I have never blocked it. But I have always kept it. Because I thought, oh my goodness, such lovely. It's a good thing I actually kept it. It has, with the moves from place to place, I have always managed to keep it. I mean, look at the edges. Look at that. God, how awful. I mean, the tension actually wasn't too bad. I mean, it's not tight or anything, and it hasn't been blocked, so it's back then. But apparently I used to set down, because I'm an English style knitter. Well, English style, they knit with the proper English style. Maybe I will be corrected, I'm sure. They knit with the needle resting on their hand, and I'm a thrower, so I'm actually, in theory, a Scottish style knitter. But anyway, so I used to set down my knitting on my lap before doing the next little stitch. So it took me a long time, and obviously over time you change and you get better and so on and so forth. So yes, all that waffling for my little first project. I don't know what the yarn is at all, but anyway, so yes, maybe I should wash it and block it. I don't know. Food for thought. Next, so I'm going to go on to what I'm working on at the moment. Because there are quite a few. Excuse me, I'm going to have a little sip of my coffee. What I'm working at the moment, I'm working on the vest, Alberta vest by Jared Flood. I'm not striping it though. I'm almost done. Well, I still need to finish. But anyway, here we are. If you're familiar with it, I mean, if you're not familiar with it, it's all knit. It's top. No, it's not. It's bottom up. And then we're gonna have some sticks for the arms and stick for the neck. And I was at the stage of the pattern that I did not understand what I had to do for some reason. So I went into the naughty corner for quite a while, but I have reread it. It's always good to reread the patterns once or twice before you actually start. But do I ever do it? No, I do not. And I have reread it and I now figured it out. Yarn that I'm using for the ribbing, I used Berenice, which is the fluff, and La Mana held together. The Berenice is Cypress. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. And the La Mana is, what color is it? Does it say? It doesn't say. But it's this lovely, it's color 51M. This is 100% wool. And the Berenice is 55 super kid mohair, 25 silk and 20 wool. This is actually really, really lovely. And for the body, I am holding together the Berenice as well with some Noro. And the Noro is color S63 and it's the silk garden sock. Here we are. So I'm holding those together, and it's actually coming. It's quite a fast knit. What am I? I'm using 5mm circular, obviously. So that's my next. Well, that's my next thing to finish, really, because I really ought to finish it. My work in progress. One of my works in progress. Another one, which is a whip from during lockdown 2020, is a collaboration by Lisa Richardson and Rowan on a blanket. I'm not sure. I think it was a free pattern. It was a free pattern. It was released every week, I think. One clue was released every week. Oh. And I'm on clue 6 at the moment, because this I'm finding clue 6 very dull. That's why I put it aside for so long. But I'm trying to do a little bit every day. So I'm almost finished with this square. Let me show you. It's all sorts of colors. I mean, there's so many colors. How many colors are there on this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 colors altogether. But this is quite a big square, actually, that I'm working on at the moment. I've got it in the sofa, by the sofa by my side, so I can work on it. And I have made, excuse me, my cough. I had COVID, the dreadful thing, for the 3rd time. At the beginning, it's going to be rustling. At the beginning of last month, and the cough is still here. Apparently, it's quite normal, so the doctor tells me. But I'm starting to get a bit annoyed with it. Let me show you what I have done so far. Actually, quite a lot. It's going to be quite a big blanket. And the good thing about it is actually the majority of it, you pick up the stitches as you go along. So you knit. It's quite lovely. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a nightmare to block. But there's lots of textures. And colors. So it is going to be lovely. So this is all. So it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5. Yes, so it's 5 clues, because here, I think this was the first clue. And then there was another clue which made 2 of these, and then another one that made 1 of these. So I should say 1 of these. Sorry, no, 1 of these. Oh, this is a dreadful nightmare. 1 of these, and 2 of these. So it will look lovely when it's all finished. So I've got them all folded neatly and in a little. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this is another one that I had forgotten about. Oh, okay. I've got it all in a zip bag, so the moths don't get to it. Because unfortunately, we do have moths, and I'm always stressing about the moths. Anyway, so that was my 5-year-long whip that I'm currently working on. I have another one that's possibly slightly older. It's a cardigan by Sunness Garn, I think, the Norwegian yarn and pattern designers, which I will show next time. But I was knitting Portuguese style at the time, and then I've got arthritis in my hands, early arthritis, so I was, because with the Portuguese style, you use your thumb in order to flip the yarn, and my thumbs were starting to hurt, so I stopped knitting Portuguese style, went back to English style, and I stopped knitting on it, so I put it aside. So probably the tension when I go back to it would have changed. But anyway, we'll see what when we get to it. We'll see what we'll do, because I don't know. I do want to finish because it's a beautiful cardigan. It's green and white, stranded color work, and I'm almost to. I mean, obviously it's got sticks. A stick. Anyway, I'll show you next time, because it's not fair to talk about something that you're not. But I have to dig it out because I think it's in the loft in the bag, so I haven't been out there for a while. So my other whip is in this beautiful bag by Heidenhammer. Ooh, I've got another one in blue, beautiful royal blue, I think it is, and this is mustard. I love these bags. This is going to be a while as well to knit, because this is my in-flight knitting, in-flight shawl. Whenever I go anywhere, this is my little shawl. Well, it's a wrap. It is called the Immersion wrap by Andreas Ruthemann. And it is lovely. I will try and link it if I can. I'm not sure, really, because this is all so very new to me. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. But it's not here nor there, is it really? Ta-da! Immersion wrap. It is going to be lovely. And I'm using John Arbon, Appledore, Elisbetta. And the writing is the wrong way around. Oh, John Arbon. It is lovely. Because it's got two colors running through it. It's really quite beautiful. So that'll be a long whip. It'll be a while before it's finished, but I'm not in a rush. I may not just wait until it's just for flights, for flying. I may, especially for summer, I guess, because it's quite light, so I may start working on it during the summer as well. I'm not sure. And my other one that I'm working on, well, actually, that I've just finished, are some little crochet bags that I've created. Don't ask me for a pattern, because I don't know. I used the pattern for something else, and I just run with it. These are clusters of three, is it 3 or 4? 4. These are clusters of 4 treble crochets. And a double crochet on the next one. So they're really nice. I've made this one for a friend, and obviously I made the 2 of them for friends. I'm going to put a little soap in it. And this is a half treble. Is it 1? Yeah, this is 3 half trebles, little clusters as well. And they're very pretty. They really are. I will see if I can maybe write the pattern down for them and pop it on the notes down there. But they're very nice, very easy to do. I'm using cotton that is no longer available, I'm afraid. And I've got another one to do, which I'll show you. That's a bookmark. Actually, I've started another one here. This one. Started another one. And this is from many, many years ago. I think it's Rowan Sienna. Yeah, Rowan Sienna 4-ply. I think they have discontinued this a long, long time ago. But it's a beautiful mercerized cotton. It's really quite beautiful. Yeah. So I really need, I still have another 2 or 3 balls of this cotton, especially for these little bags, because I've got quite a lot throughout my wardrobe and all of my drawers with the knits. I either put a little soap in it, or I made make some little lavender bags and put with it. And I'm using 3mm crochet hook for this. But I'm going to make, this is a free pattern on Ravelry, a little bookmark for a friend. It's called Little Lace Bookmarks. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. A pattern by Lisa Prestamo. You see that? Yeah. And I am using lace Jameson's and Smith Supreme 2-ply for it in cream. But I really need to see if they have different color on this. Because this is a thicker one. There's another one that's thinner, but for the bookmarks it's actually quite lovely. I've made another one recently for another friend, and they're just very lightweight, and when they're in the book they're not too bulky. But perhaps I ought to try it on the thinner lace weight. I have to print all of my patterns, I'm afraid, and put them in little pochettes, because I like to keep them with me, because I've tried to have it on my iPad, but I just, no, not my thing. I'm a bit old-fashioned in that respect, I'm afraid. And I think that's it for today. Yeah, it's a bit of a... But that's okay, I'm okay with that. You see, what you see is what you get. I'm not going to edit. I just like the natural flow, and if I make a mistake, that's fine. We all make mistakes in life and in things, so I'm just gonna go with it. So thank you for watching, if you have watched, and if you've stayed until the end. I'm not going to do any book reviews or anything like that. Yeah, I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to keep it to knitting. If you are interested, I'm also going to create a little tarot, but I'm going to do a separate video. I was going to do it on both videos, but I've decided to do 2 separate videos. So if you're interested in tarot, do go and watch my other video that I'll be popping on, making shortly as well, and popping on. So thank you for watching, and until the next time, have a lovely week. It's what day is it today? Wednesday. So have a lovely rest of week and weekend, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully. I don't know when, but hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay, take care. Thank you. Bye.